So comfortable, but no one seems to hold me like you do. You're so wonderful. A star could never shine as bright as you.
There we go.
Still sing at night. Every word just comes out right when I'm with you.
Sunday morning.
With you,
After a long night.
feel so lucky I met you, and I still.
Alright.
Amen.
Amen.
Oh yeah.
I feel like this is a brunch. Do you like the pancakes?
Oh yeah. Very filling.
Those cottage cheese pancakes, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I was up till 3:30
Yeah, you were.
and I was ready for a good breakfast.
It's not optional. How gravity just pulls me right to you. To you. Even the dark days still see light. Even the birds still sing at night. Every word just comes out right when I'm with you. With you, I feel so lucky I met you, and I.
Was I right? Okay, I was right. On to the next thing.
On to the next thing.
That's pretty cool. I like that.
That's so cute. Oh, it's a gel. These are so soft. Look at this one. Look at this one.
Deer.
Look at this one. It's so cute.
That is pretty cool.
Do you like that? Go ahead.
What are we having for dinner?
Are you cooking?
Yes, I am.
Okay, tell us what's on the
Am I
menu.
your husband?
Yes.
All right, perfect.
Okay.
We're on the same page. So we're gonna have salmon tonight,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
I
He's
just
gonna
had
make this.
So I just had this dinner yesterday, and we're gonna repeat it again
He wants
tonight.
to make it for me.
You missed out because you were in the delivery room with your sister when she was having a baby, and we're gonna have this, some vegetables on the side, and then you're making what?
I'm gonna make some marshmallows.
With what?
With chocolate marshmallows.
Okay, what are you doing? Okay, knuckles. All right, cool.
Okay. Get cooking, Chef Bo.
All right. Well, you too. Get bacon.
All right. Well, the lighting is horrific.
I'm already done.
Good job, honey.
Thank you.
Hi. Okay, so it is the next day, and I am going to make a little hot chocolate right now because I had some last night, but I got so exhausted last night. I was so tired. Okay, so the reality is I've been doing blood chemistry all day, and this is my life. I just realized I'm wearing the same sweater from yesterday, but this is what my life is like right now, very much. I'm just doing this a lot, pretty much just like hanging out in my pajamas and just getting blood chemistry done. So we're gonna make a little midday hot chocolate though. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and scratch that because we just ran out of milk. So that's the thing, I need to go grocery shopping really bad. I'm not gonna go to the grocery store right now. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just not gonna do that. So you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and eat a marshmallow. That's what we're gonna do. If you've never made marshmallows before, as you can see from what I showed you, they're really easy. You do need a mixer. I would say it's probably gonna be pretty difficult to try to do it by hand. I'm sure it's totally possible. Maybe that is exactly how it's been done before, but that would be a lot of whisking. Doing it with the mixer, it's so easy, it's so good. This is like the best thing to put on hot chocolate. This time of year, it's so good. And the marshmallows are a really good form of glycine. They're so great because the gelatin in there, glycine is the amino acid that's really abundant in gelatin, and we need glycine for liver function, to make glutathione, which is a master antioxidant in the body, which helps cellular damage, all this kind of stuff. We want to protect the cell. Remember, healthy cells make healthy tissues, make healthy organs, make healthy organism. Anyway, and I'm telling you, the chocolate, it made it so delicious. The chocolate element in there is so incredibly good. You guys, I literally, oh, look at this. Are you kidding me? You can flavor them so many different ways. And guess what? Element is coming back out with their chocolate medley packs. They're not here yet. The chocolate flavor is still available. It's so good. The grapefruit is my favorite flavor of all time that I put in my water every single day. It's so good. My sister, because she just had her baby, the nurse in there was like, I think it was my brother-in-law, he brought it up. He goes, did you already have your element today, Cam? And I was like, you know I did. Of course I had my element. I have my element every single day. And then the nurse was like, I love element. She was like, I drink them every day. I love it. So we were talking about it. She was like, my favorite flavor is the watermelon. I love the raspberry too. And I was like, grapefruit is so good. And of course, they're the easiest things to just get your electrolytes, which are so important. If you have headaches, if you have muscle cramps, anything like that, electrolytes are what's truly going to hydrate you. If you have blood sugar issues, you kind of feel shaky in between meals, or hormonal issues, everything is really reliant upon minerals. We really need minerals. Somebody left me a message on a comment. They said, you told me about magnesium and like increasing magnesium, and it helped my daughter's menstrual cramps so much. So wonderful to hear. Magnesium is incredibly important for literally, if you have menstrual cramps, I'm telling you, getting magnesium in is life-changing. It is life-changing. Or if you have low energy, magnesium. The answer is magnesium. You can go to drinkelement.com/Cambria and get your free sample pack with any order. So you get your chocolate and you'll get your free sample pack, and you can try out all the different flavors. So link will be in the description box. They're my favorite. I love them because they don't add any of the artificial colors, flavors, ingredients, anything like that. It's just everything that you want and nothing that you don't want. They're the best. Oh, one more thing. So my sister Grace, obviously she just had her baby. In her last pregnancy, and even a little bit during this pregnancy, she was having some blood pressure issues, and I really told her to focus on minerals, and she ended up getting element, and she was having her element every single day, and I am telling you, it was life-changing for even Grace, so in her pregnancy. And I was like, sodium, potassium, magnesium, get your electrolytes, get those in, and it was a completely different delivery, postpartum, even though she's only been postpartum for like a day, completely different than last time. She was perfectly good to be discharged from the hospital, and I'm just like, really important to have your electrolytes. It's so important. You know what I want to make with this is a vanilla milk. Instead of a chocolate milk, I'm going to do a vanilla milk. Just do like a little bit of honey, colostrum, whip it up, and put some chocolate, like the opposite. You know, instead of chocolate milk with vanilla marshmallow, it's vanilla milk with a chocolate marshmallow. So good. Well, if it isn't bedhead hair at 3:30 p.m. Hello. I am doing I probably have blueberry in my teeth. I just had a smoothie. I'm doing some blood chemistry, but I am now editing. I was talking to you all on Instagram yesterday, and you guys were like, are you gonna vlog? And I've been getting a lot of questions about that, and I just wanna say, like, thank you, and I love you, and I feel like sometimes in seasons of my life where it's just very much like this is my life. Like, this is literally my life. Most days that And it's just been like this for a while, you know, between moving and then moving again, and then the, you know, mold and everything that's just kind of transpired ever since right before Milk and Honey came out. That's when things just got really, really wild, and just a lot of unforeseen things were happening right after the next. So many things that I can't even begin to explain. And sometimes I just feel like I'll just talk about nutrition, or I'll talk about something else so that, you know, I'm able to make content and just kind of like, you know, be able to hang out and show up. But it really hit me just how much you care, which I just feel like is just so, I can't really put into words at all how much it means so much that you actually care about me and my life. And I was asking you on Instagram, what do you like to see? Like, what do you really like about my videos? And it just blows me away. So many of you were like, I just love seeing you and Bo and you vlogging in the car and talking about your life and God, and I just love you. And I really do. It really does amaze me that you really care about my life. And sometimes I just want to talk about things that will help you and like share nutrition and things that will help, things that will help you, gut health and everything that I'm learning about. And I will always do that. And I think that there's, you know, that's always going to be an element of my content, but it's just been such a wild season that I think it's easy to almost kind of, I don't know if hide is the right word, but it's just been very hard. And I feel like I'm still processing a lot of everything that's been going on. Our life, we don't even know what we're doing in our life after the mold situation. We have no idea what we're doing. We cannot move right now because there's just way too much going on this month. And just with graduating, I had to finish school. My sister, like I said, just had her baby, and that's been a really crazy, amazing, emotional roller coaster as well. I've gotten questions about that of, you know, has it been hard to have your sister be pregnant and having, you know, her baby? And I miscarried literally right around this time last year, and the answer is yes. It's been hard, and it has been hard. And I want to say that just because something is hard doesn't mean that it's not good. And it's been so good. It's been so good. I love my sister and my niece so much. And miscarriage is just difficult. It just brings with it a level of pain that is the hardest part of miscarriage to me, was navigating the pain in relation to other people, actually. And that it's not a personal thing at all. It's not a personal thing at all, but everyone's joy reminds you of your loss. And so I didn't know that was going to be the hardest part of miscarriage, or I guess one of the hardest parts of miscarriage, but that I would say that's what I found the most challenging to navigate, is what I'll say. That was definitely the most challenging thing to navigate. And so it's just been it's been a lot of processing grief and a lot of processing hope and unmet expectations and just my own health. And I'm excited that I'm learning everything. Like, I'm learning blood chemistry and I'm learning all these things. The point of all that, though, is to say that I think I can kind of hide behind things like that because it is so hard. I feel like I'm just getting sad, but it is hard, you know. And I think that this year has proven to be just one of the harder years in my life. And I've been sharing life and on YouTube for so long that sometimes I don't want to share things that are sad, and I'm just getting like so emotional, but I don't want to share things that are sad, and I don't want you to ever come here and feel like it's just always sad or it's always hard. And, you know, sometimes when you're in a season where it just feels perpetually hard, you're like, I don't really know if I have anything really positive to share other than that God has been with me, and He is with us as we walk through every season of life. And even in the beginning of this year, when I had my word flourish, I feel like and I literally have my little bracelet that says flourish, but if I hold it up, then I'm going to drop my camera. It kind of felt like a little bit of a joke of like, why would I be given that word when it has not felt like a year of flourishing? And kind of grieving a lot of different things. And I just, you know, sometimes you can really look around and feel like I don't really feel like I'm flourishing, or I don't really understand. I don't really understand what's going on. And I think I've come to the place where, you know, I don't have to understand. I don't have to understand everything. I can truly just rest in the fact that God is going to be with me, whether I understand or not. And that does give me great comfort. It really does. And so all that to say, I'm super thankful for the purpose in my pain, and to take something that is so difficult and make it something that's really beautiful. Hi, okay, my phone died. So we're outside now, which is honestly good because I've been sitting inside all day. I did get my morning sun though this morning, which is super important. It really just meant a lot to me to hear so many of you say like, I just really love your vlogs and I just really love you and I don't want to cry again. I just really deeply appreciate you and I love you and I'm so thankful for you. And this season of my life, I just have been trying to navigate every single day, whether I was studying for my exam, taking my exam, whatever, you know, just life. I think that for the remainder of the year of just taking it easy and just going slower and just having days where I really get back into my workouts and my walks, and really, I've been really focusing on nourishing my body. He's like so excited. Yeah, goodbye, Meester. Okay. Focusing on my progesterone and just like getting my body and my hormones and truly just like focusing on nourishing my body so that I'm ovulating really well and really strongly, and progesterone production and estrogen elimination and all these things. I'm just really focusing on my health, and I'll just, you know, keep you updated on how everything's going. I don't even know what we're doing. Like the mold really, Bo's finally just now really feeling better. We don't really know what the future holds. We're just kind of like, you know, just trying to get through the rest of this year. It's just too much to move again. It's just very much. That's a lot to even, I can't even imagine I can't imagine packing a box because I still have boxes and I still don't even have my clothes put away. We're getting sandwiches. We're gonna go meet the baby. Well, I already met the baby.
I'm gonna meet the baby.
You're gonna meet the baby. So I got a little gift. Going to get lunch and then we're gonna go get coffee. Isn't that cute?
Yeah, good job. You're a good aunt.
Aw, thanks.
Good job, babe.
Thanks, honey.
Where's my gift?
Yeah, that looks good. Look at rooibos tea is really good for detoxification.
Ooh, they got fermented carrots?
Chariots of fire. Chariots of fire, honey.
I'm gonna go buy it.
Okay, go buy it. Okay, chariots of fire. Is it spicy? Get your daily carrot in. It does smell spicy.
It's not. It's like a salsa almost. I told you.
Ooh.
It's not. That's just. It won't.
This is my favorite sandwich. Fig spread, goat cheese, turkey, bacon, and then arugula and some onion and tomato. So good. Here we go. Thank you, Lord, for this food.
Took the best bite. The big old chocolate chop. I love it.
It's a bit drier.
It is. But normally this is hands down the best.
It's a bit dry.
I'm a cookie connoisseur, am I right? Is that the right way to put it? So I know my cookies very well.
That's so hot. Oh my gosh. That's so incredibly hot. Okay, it's farm haul time. We got so much goodness. I'm so excited. We got all of our fresh produce. We have our dill and our parsley and our cilantro, and look at these carrots. They are the biggest carrots that the farm has ever had. I'm so excited. I've been off my raw carrot game because Bo has been eating the carrots too. So he has been, which is great, but we're going through the carrots faster now. So I was like, we're stocking up on our carrots, pomegranates. Okay, eating seasonally, I feel like I never used to get food like this. Like I'm like, oh, like, I don't know what it was. I don't know why, but like when I would see just like seasonal food at the farm, I would always just stick to my usual things, like, you know, herbs and carrots and onions and things like that. But now I'm like, I'm just more aware of it now. And so I really try to really, you know, enjoy the seasonal produce. Right, Bo?
What?
Like these.
Yep.
What is this again? Oh, passion fruit. Really high in vitamin C, antioxidants, super good. Pomegranate, super high in antioxidants. And then we have, what do we have? Our avocados, we got our potatoes. I still need to find our reusable bags. I can't find anything since the move, but anyway, look what I got. Okay, these are so good. We actually have a pineapple guava tree here. These are so good. They're so high in vitamin C. They're delicious. Let me see if we can bust one open here. Let's open, babe, you wanna try? Oh my gosh. We have limes, we have oranges, and that's pretty much it. And then an onion. That's what we got.
This is a bomb. Good
All
job,
right,
baby.
that's our haul. I forgot to show you at Costco. This is my one thing that I do that's not very non-toxic. I love Babe Lash, and I haven't had it for a while, and they had it at Costco, and it was on sale. So the fact that it was already at Costco and I had to get a discount, I did get it. Okay, I also got, now this is really amazing. I can't find these. Everything is like, I still can't find everything with all the boxes and how insane life has been. But these are the makeup erasers, and these are at Costco right now too. These are so good. They take off your makeup, they take off your waterproof mascara, and you can reuse them, obviously. I had a pack for years, like probably like 5 years, but they were just kind of getting old, and then I got another pack when we moved, but now I can't find it. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna get it at Costco because these are so good, and they're the best makeup remover that I've ever used, and they're reusable, so they're awesome. So that's what I got. Okay, we were gonna go on a little date night, but I'm just gonna whip up a yummy chicken soup because I was like, I don't know what to make for dinner, and I thought, you know what? We have carrots, we have onion, we have celery, we got some herbs. That's enough to make a soup, so let's make it. I feel like sometimes you think soup, that sounds really complicated. I don't know how to make a soup, and it just can feel like, is it gonna be flavorful? Like, I don't know. And honestly, making a soup is super easy. Super easy. Sorry, I just had to. I'm laughing at a joke that I didn't even say. I can't with the puns. I'm like, I can't help myself. Okay, anyway, it's not even that funny. I don't know why I'm laughing. The point is, you need carrots, you need onion, and you need celery, and a little bit of garlic, and some bone broth. And that's really it. And then once you get your spices in there, you're done. It's incredibly easy. So that is all you're going to need for your base of your soup. And then I'm just gonna put a little bit of ghee in the pan, and I'm gonna throw this in there, saute it up for a few minutes, and then we're gonna add our bone broth, bring it to a boil, put in our spices, add the chicken. I'm gonna go to the store and get the chicken. Look what I found. I totally forgot that I bought these butternut squash. And then I'm using the Rolly Roddy bone broth. This is so good. I love this bone broth. Okay, so this is pretty much where you want to put like every single seasoning in your spice cabinet. For real. I use ginger, I use oregano, I use onion, I use onion salt, I use basil and thyme and a bay leaf. And then did I already say garlic? I can't remember. Garlic. And then paprika too. This one's in a bag because I add a lot of seasoning. I think I was afraid to add a lot of, like when I was cooking, I'm like, how much seasoning do I need? I always felt like I needed to measure everything out perfectly. And really with cooking, I always find with seasoning, especially with soup in particular, that it's really the more the merrier. The more the better. I even like a little bit of ginger in there. It just gives it a little bit of a kick, just something. And then onion salt. And I really just use a heavy hand with this. I put a lot of salt and pepper. I put a lot of seasoning. Because if you think about it, you're really seasoning your broth. And you want every bite of soup to be really flavorful. And so that requires a lot of seasoning. So this is the basil. I really use a heavy hand with everything. And then thyme. And it's so flavorful. This is really the perfect thing to make this time of year too. I mean, who doesn't love a nice warm soup just to satisfy your heart and soul, you know? A little bit of garlic as well. There we go. That smells so good. You really want to have a nice, strong fragrance. And I did add in the butternut squash because I found it from Costco. So we added in our butternut squash. This is perfect. It's so perfect. I was going to add noodles, and I might add noodles. I am going to add in our arrowroot, but I'm using that as a tripod. So we're going to sprinkle a little bit arrowroot. That's a really good way to thicken up your soup. And it's gluten-free. I'm going to sprinkle that in there. And this is nice too because it's a lot of protein and it's just very filling. It's such an easy way to get your veggies in, really good fiber. And it's my favorite thing. It's my favorite thing this time of year. Okay, let's go ahead and add in our bone broth. Totally forgot, I do like to add a little bit of turmeric in there just for color and flavor, but really the color is what I like. Okay, now we're gonna get in our bone broth. So, and when you kind of cook up the veggies and the ghee first before you just add in your broth, I feel like sauteing them a little bit brings out the flavor. It's just another layer of heat. So you have the saute is one part of the heating, and then you have the heating with the broth and cooking it in the broth. So salt, fat, acid, heat really did a good job of like teaching me how to layer cooking and how to layer even your heat sources. So really interesting. So I never thought about things like that, but that really is what makes things flavorful. So instead of just like adding everything into the pot all at once, sauteing your vegetables first really makes a huge difference. So look how thick this bone broth is, and they have it at Costco. It's the best store-bought bone broth. Look at that. That's a good bone broth. Okay, so this is about 3 cups of bone broth right there. This is 4 cups of water. Very, very generous amount of salt. Be generous with your salt. Okay, so I brought it to a boil, added in the chicken, and then I'm going to lower it. We're gonna simmer, but I'm gonna add this whole entire thing of parsley because this is gonna make it so flavorful, and it's going to make the broth really rich in vitamin K, which is what we want. So the whole thing, no chopping, no nothing, just put it right in. It smells so good, even that, and then we're gonna top it all off. We're gonna let it simmer with the lid on for 40 minutes on low, and then we're gonna top it with some Parmigiano Reggiano, and that is the key. That is the key to taking this soup to like, I just went to a restaurant and somebody made this soup all day, but you made it in your home and it only took you like an hour for the whole entire thing. I like to leave the lid slightly off just like that. How good is the marshmallow?
So good when the marshmallow starts to kind of like
melt.
break out. Yeah. The camera's pretty close to my face. You can take about 10 steps back.
That's really good.
You are amazing with what you do with Element, you know? You're just full of surprises, babe.